What's up?
Aren't you doing it for the likes?
Nah, I ain't doing it for the likes.
Okay, hold up. So you doing it for the pussy?
Nah, I mean, yeah, no, I ain't doing it for that.
Okay, then, what are you doing it for?
Man, I do it for the culture. So we live? Okay. What's going on, son?
What's going on, guys? This is For the Culture podcast with Nick Alexander and Amarie Lee. We're having a phenomenal motherfucking Wednesday here with Paul. Paul, say what's up, Paul.
Yeah, what's up?
Look at you stepping up and doing intros. All right.
All right. Well, you can't pause like that. Motherfuckers are like, okay, what's going on now?
I was just talking like we do before we start.
There you
Get into my
go.
ramble.
For the Culture podcast. For the Culture.
I think you did a good job.
Thank you.
What's going on? How you been?
I've been great. How about you?
Kind of flustered. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Flustered?
Yeah, I've been doing community service for the last couple of weeks, and so today I was doing my hours. And usually I keep a bottle of water in the fridge and a snack to eat on. And when I was going into the fridge to check on my water, I found it missing. And some motherfucker ate my banana. I was really looking forward to that banana. You know, as we all know, a lot of potassium and protein, and you feel replenished when you get to eat a banana. And I didn't get that luxury today. So
Did he eat the whole banana or did he leave half
it's
of
gone. It was
The whole thing.
When I was looking for it, the fucking shit was gone. And like, I don't understand how you work at a Goodwill with niggas supposed to be doing Goodwill and they eat somebody else's banana that they know that wasn't theirs.
They probably thought you left it there for someone to
No, I
get
had a paper
because
towel covering the banana. So they know that shit should not have been touched.
They probably thought it was a 2-for-1. I get a paper towel and a banana? Oh, shit.
You're always
It's Goodwill.
Glass half full.
Glass half full?
That's what you're always glass half full.
Okay, turn up. So did you guys hear about the guy that was in the freeway that was,
Wait a
was
second.
fucking
Wait,
protesting?
what about you? What's going on with you?
What?
What's going on with you?
With me?
Yeah, what you been up to?
I've been
Why are
chilling.
you gonna go into the topic so like, this is catching up?
Because you told me my glass is half full, so it's
That's a compliment.
what? No, but I'm saying like as far as like that.
Your thinking is that you're glass half full. So
Yeah,
it's like,
so it's good. But I wanted to talk about the protest.
okay, I mean, all right.
Damn, Nick.
Go into the protest.
Nick needs to eat some food right now, bro. I said, Nick, what's wrong? Are you okay? He's like, I'm hungry. You want to go eat before the podcast?
I'm good, but if I'm talking and
So
then I figure
aggressive.
you're gonna talk like,
Okay.
just jump into it. Okay.
All right. Well, what do you want to talk about, Nick?
No, gotta go into.
No, go ahead. What do you want to talk about?
I was just trying to see what you wanted to go over. What happened in your week?
I was trying to
Recap.
tell you what I was gonna what I went through with the guy at the highway. I was all gonna interject. I was going to the casting today, and there was a guy on the highway protesting. I don't know if you guys heard about it, but he was on the freeway, and basically he was dancing and singing, and the whole freeway got shut down. I was in the freeway for 2 fucking hours to get to my casting, and then I find out what was going on, and it was that.
So what happened?
Well, they caught him, but the cops came and they put like a little like a little cushion thing, and he did a backflip from the thing. Did you guys hear about it? He did a backflip on the thing into the little thingy, the little, what's it called?
The what?
It's like one of those cushion things, inflatable things, and he was all the way where the sign was.
The Hollywood sign?
Not the Hollywood sign, it was the freeway sign. It was right here on 6th in Wilshire.
Okay.
And he did a backflip. I mean, the cops got on
Was he
top
naked?
of there. His shirt was off. He was singing, dancing, and he was protesting against pollution.
Okay.
And so that was pretty, because I was literally in the lift going to my casting for maybe 2.5 hours, almost 3.
How much is that lift charge?
No, they didn't charge. It's a flat fee for lift.
Okay.
But I was there for almost 3 hours in a fucking lift, and I was late to my casting, and I mean I ended up going, but I was still like,
Are you sad?
No, I'm not sad,
okay.
but it was just kind of.
Did she sound like she was about to cry a little bit?
It was just frustrating. But then I was like, well, he's going for pollution, so I guess it was really funny. I actually have the clip of it. I wanted to show you guys the clip of the video. Maybe you guys could listen to it.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Emery's gonna go get that clip for us. Hold on for these commercial breaks. I was gonna say, Paul, like we don't, even though we don't see you, you should just still have the mic, and you want to just shoot the shit with us.
Yeah.
I don't mind you talking, Paul. Emery's getting the video.
Yeah, I'm here now.
Here you go.
Now I'm on.
The sound behind the culture.
Yeah.
Paul.
I don't know if that made sense.
I don't know.
The sound culture guy.
Well, yeah. Paul's with us, man.
Yeah,
He's
what
been
up,
down from the
everybody?
beginning.
You chilling in this room? You got that clip pulled up?
You got that clip, son?
I have the audio. Let me see if I can. But I was there. Like this is what.
You should have caught
Felt
him.
like it was an emotional roller coaster for you.
Well,
you
because
wanted to go to your casting.
the Lyft driver. Not only that was the Lyft driver. He was I think he was from Albania or something. So I can't do an Albanian accent. But he's like, "This is what's wrong with America." Like it was just dark. And then I think he had NPR in the background talking about
wow.
Trump and immigrants. And I'm just like, this is fucking happening right now.
Why didn't you ask him to turn that shit off?
No, because I was telling him because
You're the customer. You have the right to say, I don't want to hear that shit. Shut that
I guess
NPR shit
because
off.
between the guy protesting and him and everything, even though I was in the moment and I look back at it now, I'm just like, what the fuck? When I was in it, I'm like, this is fucking happening right now. Like I'm not gonna put on some Beyonce at this point. Like
that's the time to put on Beyonce.
no, because it was just I don't know. It was so real. I like to feel different things. But look, this is
Feel different things.
This is the clip of the. Let me see. I think this clip is better for you guys.
To see. I have a question for you guys, though.
Oh wait.
But I'll tell you after. I was gonna say, how many hours do you have to wait before you hope the guy just hits the concrete, like, just to make it worth it?
I don't know. They were there for about a couple hours.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
And he was singing and dancing too, and he had his shirt
Then
off.
he's not really protesting.
And
Come on, he wants attention.
Well, he had a sign.
I don't give a fuck about a sign.
That said, "Don't be a hoot, don't pollute." I was like,
not even an original sign.
I didn't see the sign. I didn't see him.
Going around
I
like
was
the 50s.
I was just stuck in the traffic.
That's not how you protest properly.
Sign.
Yeah, you want attention.
I just think the best part is that he did a fucking backflip when they were like, "All right, guy," and yeah, he just did a fucking
yeah, exactly.
backflip.
You're fighting for the cause, but then you want to go somersault because you got an inflatable fucking bounce house.
And then everybody there who was just in the cars, like literally when he did the backflip, like fucking America, everybody's like, yeah.
in LA people. And this was right on Wilshire?
A 5-year-old man runs naked down I-71 after a crash that injured 6 people, including himself.
Where's that
And new
71?
images, drivers even.
Oh no, this is a different one.
That's a different one.
Is that a different one?
Yeah, that's a different
You know
one.
I-71 in LA.
Yeah, 71's by my house.
Oh shit. Oh shit, my bad. All right, here it is.
Amory was at the I-71 accident also.
That's what happened at my birthday party. I just got naked and started running on the freeway.
Oh, this is a horrible video. Give me a
Is that
second.
somebody in the bathroom? That's what
It
it
says
sounds
someone's
like.
taking
What
a
the hell's
shit.
going on?
It sounds like somebody blowing it up.
Someone's taking a shit. Give me a second.
Making that ugly face.
All right.
That's how Amarie tricked us.
How ugly does your face get when you got a shit?
You pull a lot of muscles, man.
You strain?
You ever pop a blood vessel?
Nah, I never did that.
No.
How about you, Amy?
What?
How ugly
thought I
does your
got my
face get when you're
period.
taking a shit?
Taking a shit as far as like just general shits or
Yeah.
like
General shits or when you eat the food that sends you in a hurry?
usually they're solid shits. They're not really anything out of this world.
Okay.
Can't find the video. I wanted to show you guys the video.
No, don't show us that video.
Yeah.
Well, that me taking a shit.
Yeah, don't show us.
No, we don't want to see
It's
it.
probably somewhere.
That's on the Patreon.
No,
You
it's
can find
probably
that
somewhere
video.
in someone's bathroom who records people.
It's my Snapchat
Yeah, no, I
story.
couldn't find whatever. It doesn't matter. I couldn't
Okay.
find it, but
Well, we couldn't get the video. It's all right.
I'm sorry, guys. I can't find the video. I guess they pulled it off or something.
all right, Amy.
So,
Moving on.
No, I'm fine. Speaking of cameras in the bathroom taking shits, have you guys seen on Showtime? It's called The Dark Net.
Mm-mm. What's that about?
So basically, it's a bunch of technology that's going on in the United States that they speak on, like robots. Like people are growing up with robots in their houses, like in Japan, like they're family members.
Mm-hmm.
And there also an episode where it's like a camera like everywhere, and they show people like taking shits.
Wow.
And like they record them, and people are getting like a sexual assault charges, and there's someone at the door right now.
Really?
He's just walking out.
It's that
He wasn't
Yeah.
by the door.
that Chuck
Yeah.
Berry house.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But it's a really cool
Is that
show.
your new favorite show?
It's my new favorite because it's based on actual things that are going on that I've never even heard about. And
Well,
so
I mean, after iRobot, I was like, I'm good on robots.
yeah, like
I
there's
don't care
like
to watch what the future is gonna have these robots take over. And,
well they're
enslave
treating
us.
them like family members, especially in Japan. Like the kids are growing up with the robots, and
Yep.
they have their names, and these robots are not only just having dinner with them, like they're going to to go trips with them, and they're taking care of them, and they have names.
Just a
and
matter of time before they overrule.
that's what I'm saying.
They're gonna just unplug their own artificial intelligence, and then they're gonna start bossing around that grandmother like they did in iRobot. Remember when he started making Will Smith's mother just do shit around the house and she was defenseless?
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah, so basically that show, what it entails is kind of like, it's just a bunch of digital things that are going on right now that a lot of people don't know about. Like different stories, sex slaves, a lot of crazy shit. Yeah, it's fucked up.
It's probably real.
I'm sure it's real. I'm sure it's real.
It's a documentary.
Yeah.
It's also, it's not a...
It's a series, and then they just do like different stories of with the real people.
Like an anthology?
Kind of, yeah. And then it's also like the surveillance episode. Like there's a neighborhood watch thing. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this. It's basically they have cameras in the neighborhoods, and it's kind of like a Facebook for neighbors. So they're like, yo, this guy's walking, he looks suspect, and everybody knows.
Right.
And like things like that. And then, I mean, I never heard about any of that.
You're gonna move to Japan and get a robot friend?
I mean, I wouldn't mind having a little robot friend. Little, not a big one though, like a little one that I could control. Like if he flips out, I could just kick him, just fucking toss him across the room. And you know what I'm saying?
You want to break your toe? Terrible person, fucking violent.
Well, if he tries to do glitches on me, he tries to like, I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm like, no, you're not.
I don't know about Amarie being a mom.
Yeah, I don't think that's
just little things that she kicks.
Yeah, just because it worked your nerves, like.
Well, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, so good show, guys.
If it ate her food, I know she's gonna kill that shit.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
That motherfucker would not last.
Maybe it was Amarie who took your banana.
You think she snuck all the way into the Goodwill?
Virtual,
all the way
Hollywood
down to the
Hollywood and Vine.
Yeah,
she a sneaky one. She might have done that.
The banana.
I really wanted that banana.
I really want. I'm still mad about that shit, man.
You should be.
Was it the 7-Eleven banana?
No, it was banana I bought from Ralph's. Fuck,
from Ralph's? Okay, turn up. No, 7-Eleven has some bomb ass bananas.
Nah,
they charge like $1 for that shit. That shit is.
They look really fresh.
It's trash.
They'll stay yellow for like.
How you gonna
3
say
months?
that shit is bomb, but you never eat them?
I do.
You said they look good, so you actually buy them, or you
I've bought them before. They're like 69 cents.
It's not good.
And then 19 cents for each one.
It's not good for you.
Bougie bananas.
Yeah. Bougie bananas.
Chemically messed with bananas. They're tampered bananas.
Yeah, bananas not supposed to stay yellow for 3 months.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the McDonald's of bananas and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. Those are the 4 pieces.
Shit, now I know.
So you did some shows last week, right? How were your gigs last week?
Everything was good. Yeah, everything is very good.
What you were at the Improv, right?
Mm-hmm. I did the Improv. Improv's good. I still didn't do my quesadilla joke because I used to work at the Improv for a year. If you guys don't know, I got fired for eating a quesadilla that I did not eat. So it was like a whole quesadilla conspiracy.
So did you eat it and you lied and then they just didn't believe you, or you really didn't eat it, but then somebody tried to frame you?
They framed me for the quesadilla. Did so much other fucked up shit before that. Didn't get caught. Get caught for the quesadilla conspiracy.
And it wasn't even your quesadilla.
And it wasn't. And I wish I would have ate it, but I didn't. I did not eat it.
Did you eat a quesadilla after you got fired? Just to say like fuck y'all, like I'm gonna eat a quesadilla.
No, because I would have had to purchase it. So
that's $15. Yeah.
That's $15. So.
Where'd you take the quesadilla?
I'm not doing that.
You take the quesadilla from the kitchen or like off somebody's plate?
So basically,
do you know who did it?
So basically, I still don't know who did it.
Just
but
like I don't know who took my banana.
But
fuck.
Yo,
these niggas gonna have to come off for the food, man.
No, it was somebody
There's a food thief and my shirt's fitting tighter.
Yeah, no, the customer returned the quesadilla and then I brought it back to the kitchen. Someone in the kitchen took it and then the chef was like, "Where's that quesadilla?" I'm like, they took it back to the kitchen. I don't know where it's at. And then I already had some food from before. You get what I'm saying? That I had bought. And then the chef saw me. The chef saw me eating it and he's like, "Is that the quesadilla?" And I'm like, to my last bite, I'm like, "Nah, that's not the quesadilla." And he's like, "Yes, it is." And then he went back to the management and was like, "She's eating all our food." And I was, but not that instant. Not that instant. I wasn't eating it. So like you get roped for the shit you don't do. And it's like, all right.
One time, fucking
yeah.
Damn.
Just like, nah, it's another quesadilla.
The quesadilla gods that had enough of your shit.
No, and the chef, I mean, I told him, I'm like, "Bro, I got kids to feed."
You told him?
I was like, "Don't get me fired. I have kids to feed. Comedy is my dreams, but I have kids to feed."
When I don't feed them, I kick them.
Yeah.
Right. For eating my quesadillas at home.
So he wasn't going for it, whatever.
Fuck.
But then when I went, I saw him. I'm like, "Hey, tiene quesadilla."
That's the running joke?
Yeah, just to run a joke. And he kind of looked at it, he smiled for a second, he paused, and he's just like, "Yeah." He was like, "Nah," he wasn't having it. I think he was still butthurt over it. I don't know why.
So maybe he got yelled at. And
For
you just
sure,
didn't
he
know
got
about it?
yelled at.
Oh, okay.
I think so. Well, he's been there for like I think like 20 years or something.
Oh yeah, he ain't.
So he's
having
like
no
like quesadilla's not even a quesadilla for him. It's like fucking his life is like his mortgage is 401k. Like it's not just the quesadilla. So I get it.
He put his heart and soul in that quesadilla, and he just grabbed
Yeah,
it.
you just fucking took his heart. Yeah, I understand your plight though, because it's like I didn't even eat the quesadillas this time.
But I
he's
did so
probably
much
seen
worse
so many
shit.
people eat quesadillas, and then when he finally was just able to pin it on you, he didn't give a fuck.
Well, that and then I also have a biased opinion on it because the chefs always used to hit on me and stuff, and I used to be like, like, you know. So then he was like, "Fuck this bitch in her quesadilla."
So you didn't give him your quesadilla.
Yeah, exactly.
You took his
You held
quesadilla.
you withheld,
But
your
I didn't take his quesadilla. I took his chicken wings. I took his fucking mushroom sandwich. I took his fucking fries.
Mushroom
How good is the
sandwich.
mushroom sandwich?
It's fucking delicious. Even better when it's free. You get what I'm saying?
Yo, that's hilarious. So I was at the Improv last night. I didn't have any quesadillas, unfortunately. I was doing a show. So there's a show called Blame Social Media. So these the comics put it together.
Oh, with Chinadu?
Well, he was on the show with me. He doesn't do it. It was Greg Edwards, Kasim Bentley, Felicia, I think Foley, and Quincy Johnson. So I want to give a shout out to them because it was a really fun show. So the concept is that you do 5 to 6 minutes. They book about 4 or 5 comics. Everybody gets to do 5 to 6 minutes, and then what they do is they have like a projector, and they take your fucking like moments from Twitter. They take pictures of Instagram, Facebook, and just roast you. And so
Love it.
they pulled up old tweets that I put out, and then they connected it to some other shit. Then they went through some fucking pictures, and then they went through some videos.
What were the tweets?
One tweet I had was I said everybody said that like Kanye lost their mind. He lost his mind when his mom died, and I was like, I think he lost his mind when Amber put her finger in his booty hole. And I tied it into somehow how he got the new albums coming out. So whatever he's doing is just him just trying to get press or whatever.
So what was the roast? The niggas thinking about Kanye's booty hole? What was it?
No, they pulled out the tweet, and then the next thing they showed was a picture that I actually took with Amber Rose. So it's like,
and she's working you like a puppet.
no, not at all. It wasn't.
All
Her finger
booty
wasn't
holes.
in my booty hole. It was at her book signing. I had gotten. I had told the homegirl I can get a book. I can get the book for her.
But would you get her finger up your butt just because, like, so you could like say, "Hey, Amber put her finger up my butt"?
No, nobody's
No?
putting their finger in my butt. It doesn't matter who you are.
Maybe
Really?
that's like
That's kind of cool.
No. Have
maybe
you
her
done it?
finger.
A finger up a butt? Like me put my finger up someone's butt?
Yeah.
No.
Would you?
A butt is a sacred.
So then why the fuck you telling me to do it and you're like a butt
Because
is a sacred
as far as we're comics, right? As far as like a good story,
No.
you could always be like, "Yo, Amber Rose stuck her finger on my butt," and people would be like, "Dude, that's Amber Rose."
I don't want that. I just like the story of I smashed Amber Rose or I got head from Amber Rose at some point.
Well, yeah, but that comes with it. If she's putting her finger up your butt, you guys
Absolutely
are
not.
fucking.
You know how many girls I've had sex with or giving me head or somewhere public and they never put their finger anywhere near my booty hole?
It's just weird. I think it's more like a control thing when women do that. Like,
Right.
why
I mean,
would you
I do the
that?
thumb in the butt trick because that's like stimulating for them. But like,
But yeah, when a girl does it to a guy, it's like, are you prepping him to get fucked, or like it's kind of like?
I mean, some people see it as emasculation.
Yeah,
some people
I think so too.
Some people think it's stimulating. Like they're like open minded to a guy who's not afraid to be in the feminine or whatever quote unquote position or whatever like that. Me, no, it's just.
Well, the whole thing with the butts is very weird for me as far as guys, because I do know that as far as butt stimulation is the best orgasm ever
How about you, Paul?
for a guy.
No, but
Well, that's why there's so many-
Well, yeah, because
Well,
our
so many
prostate
gay-
G-spot.
Yeah, so I'm saying as far as like being gay, and I'm not a guy, I'm a girl, but I would say if I could like come fucking amazing up my ass, I'd probably try once or twice just to say, just whatever, you know?
Still
Not on a gay tip, just on
you know,
like a natural
you know how many
tip.
girls that me and Nick have convinced that they could.
right. So,
But is it the same with
so
girls?
here's what I'm saying. So here's what I'm asking you, right? So like, for you, not for society or whatever, for you, if a guy is asking you to put your finger in his ass, you're not looking at him any different, and you're just down because hey, we're enjoying this together, so this is our thing. Like I don't look at you anyway because you like fingers or whatever else I could want to put up your ass.
Well, it was like judging him wise?
Not about judging. It's just like. Okay, all right. Like,
Because you said don't look at him any different. What do you mean?
because some women, if a guy wanted that, they look at him kind of funny because
Like what funny in what sense?
like they would think he's on some bitch shit.
On some bitch shit meaning
that's not masculine.
Like not masculine. For me,
so that's kind of like it's just weird that you want a finger in your ass or the Amazon sex position or a guy who wants to strap on from a chick. Like that's
Well, no, because that's why I was telling you guys. Like it goes back to knowing like what it is your pleasures are. Like what do you like? Like if guys have done that before and they've gotten stimulated off of it. I mean, I guess that's their thing. I don't want to necessarily call it a bitch. I think being sexual in itself, it's a whole different department of who someone is. Someone could be sexually inclined and still be very not as masculine or masculine. It's two different things.
I didn't say what. I'm just saying some people view it as. It's not. That's not the norm. It's just.
No, I'm not biased like that. I'm just like for everyone their own.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
there's nothing
dude.
a guy could ask you where you kind of look at him like an eyebrow, or you're just all game as long as it's between y'all two.
Well, yeah, no, it's just more so like if I do that little eyebrow thing, it's probably because I never heard of it before, so I'm just kind of like, what the fuck? But it's not like kind of like a judging thing. It's more like, oh shit, well I never. Oh, okay.
All right. So what about the Amazon position? Would you do that to your guy?
What is Amazon?
So the Amazon position.
I've Googled it so many times in this studio.
Yeah.
It comes up on every show.
But why?
All right,
why is this like a thing?
So the Amazon position is basically the guy is on his back with his legs up, and you're like coming in there, and his dick goes in you, but like you're fucking him the same way like a guy fucks a girl when he's on top of you. But instead you're on top, and you're like. Yeah, let me show you.
Well, yeah, that sounds fun. Whatever.
That term is in my Google history so many times because of these shows that we do here.
Right.
I think we should show our viewers too. Could they see it on the camera?
If you hold it up really close.
Yeah. Wait, let me see. Yeah, pull it up there for them.
So you doing that?
Am I doing that? Sure, why not?
If the guy's asking for that, you obliging?
Sure, why not?
That's a hilarious sight to
really
picture
funny,
Amarie.
It's really funny though.
Amazoning some dude.
She might eat a quesadilla while she's in.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, could they see that? Could they see it on the thing?
Yeah,
it's so far
that's
away.
The chef's wet dream. He's like, I wanted.
Yeah, I don't think I'm putting my legs up like that.
I mean, pros stretching. If he's a gym fucking head, he gets to stretch his legs.
Oh, I thought you meant his butthole.
Oh no.
You had me worried there.
No.
Stretching means a totally different thing.
You see, a glass half full. That's a great quality.
Stretching, he could stretch a little bit. Also, when's the last time he's had his legs in the air? Whoa, it's so much fun. It's good times. Like it's just very.
All right, what if he stretches before you guys have sex? Then what?
Well, then he'll be more flexible, and his legs won't be in the air. It'll be next to his face.
Okay, so Amarie,
and then maybe
you got a dude folded like a pretzel.
He could just kiss his fucking.
Okay, can you do this for us?
He could kick his fucking foot. Because you never kiss your foot. When's the last time you kissed your foot? Like every part of your body is golden and it's amazing. So what's up?
Okay, can you do us a favor? Can you do me and Paul a favor? So when you're with your boyfriend this weekend, can you proposition him to do the Amazon position and see if he goes?
I gotta see if he's down for that. I think he will be because he's fucking insane. But I'll ask him.
And
it'd be good.
And if you
Instagram
do it,
video.
then we get to talk about it next week.
Okay, I'll tell him
the pros and cons.
The pros and cons.
Show him the Amazon, and then also ask to put a finger in his ass.
But also that also has to change up my stilo of shit because I'm very submissive when it comes to that kind of stuff. So it would make me more dominant, which is cool.
Right.
It would be something new.
Take on the dominant side.
Take up the dominant side.
That's the whole point of the dominant versus submissive.
But why is it called Amazon? The first thing I thought was like it's like a purchased position, like Amazon. Like what is
like Amazonian women?
Like
are they more like
Wonder Woman and shit?
Yeah, like Wonder Woman.
So they're more like
they're charged. They're in control.
6'12" and
6'12",
like,
long legs, and they are running the show. And
I mean, another pro, maybe the breeze up his ass while he has legs up. I mean, he doesn't have to worry about balls smacking him while she's doing it. It's just like it's straight cooch. No, it bothers us. That's why I'm saying it.
When our balls,
you don't like a ball smack?
That shit is just annoying. Like, yo, could you like tape your balls? Like, it's just when it's too much balls.
Old guys are you fucking? They got saggy ass balls that's hitting you.
First of all, most balls are saggy if they're whatever. It's only when they're scared
but
that they're like march up, son, because if they're cold, they're like ready to go. But in a ball in his fucking vacation weekend at his best is fucking hanging. Nick, I'm sorry.
All right.
If you have.
I'm not gonna say I didn't know that was a thing. That was a thing.
I didn't say saggy, but I did say just hanging. And it's just like it's
any position or just like
I'm saying when they're on top like that.
Okay, so
the balls are smacking and it's kind of
missionary. All right.
Yeah.
But missionary, it's smacking against your booty hole.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
it's just like a little click clack, whatever. But it's kind of it's a little annoying. But if
that's
he's
like
doing it right,
when you're
then
hitting it doggy, it's smacking against the clit.
Yeah, exactly.
Or it's the same. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we have things.
But
that
it's no
bother us.
stimulation. It's just okay.
It's
This
just-
is happening right now.
I like that because then it smacks against her clit and then against my booty hole and then it just goes like pop, 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 pop.
How does it reach your booty hole? What?
It comes all the way back.
Yeah, it's swinging. It's swinging balls.
It's a free swinging
My
ball.
balls don't
swinging
swing that
ball
freely.
effect.
My balls are pretty tight. I don't have any. Yeah,
My balls are like a county fair bungee jumper,
okay.
like one of those slingshots. Got that slingshot ball action.
Paul, ladies and gentlemen, Verdugo has a slingshot ball.
But yeah, I'm very open to the Amazon position.
I'm good.
I'm very open to a lot of different. I've been seeing a lot of not SMM. What is it called?
S&M.
S&M shit. I don't know if I would do that. Have you guys done that before?
What's give us one S&M thing?
Well, you just said it. You don't know what it is.
Well, I know of the term, but I just don't know the specifics.
Masochism.
Well, it's kind of like it's like a domination kind of thing. Like they have like a lot of latex and a lot
Like
of
a paddle,
paddles and like nipple piercings and just fucking
car batteries.
I dated girls with nipple
like
piercings.
They do like with the electric thing to just
So I was seeing a girl. She had like really really big titties, but the nipple rings on it, right? And like whenever she would,
she had big titties or big nipples.
Both.
There's a difference.
She had nipple piercing. She had the nipple piercing, and she also had really big titties. So like they hang lower, obviously.
Yeah.
And when
like frisbees. She got them frisbee nipples.
I was gonna say like melons, but
okay.
Man, Paul, you're
Stay fair frisbees.
Like
Paul's ready to go outdoors
like-
and
Paul, do you want to go to the
fly
county
a
fair?
kite.
We gotta
He
take
wants
Paul
to
to the
fly
Long
a
Beach.
kite.
Let's take you to the Long Beach County Fair or some shit.
Get him
You haven't been on a roller
kite with
coaster
some
and
balls
had some
and
popcorn in a while. We need to take you out. You need to get out the studio.
Moo tubes. That's what we like to call
So-
them.
What
is it called?
Moo tubes.
So
Mutus?
here's what I was saying. So she would be giving me head, but then like the nipple piercing sometimes would like cut across my dick, and I'd be like, I gotta like
Yo,
hold
but
it
wait,
away.
how long were those?
She had really big
tits?
titties.
They were just like, wow.
So
It was just
I had to kind of like be easy because it was like it would just come
like a
across my dick
pinball
sometimes.
machine, just ping, ping, ping.
No, it doesn't go that rapid.
Would she hang them up at night to like prevent all the weight on her chest? Like that's how she slept?
No.
Like she had hooks coming from the ceiling just to relieve the weight?
I don't
Fucking
think
Christmas
so.
socks.
I don't think so. But no, S&M stuff. No, I'm not into that. The most I would encourage, or I'm in for, is like a girl like talking shit.
Yeah.
Maybe a little smacking, a little choking. But
What about character stuff?
Nothing more than that.
I think character stuff. I'm been looking at. I'm just like, well, you know, fuck.
Did
If
they
I could
ask you
get,
to
if I
Maria?
could get like a not a Maria.
Did Maria
my
ever pop into the
my
bed?
My boyfriend. We talk about this all the time. Like it'd be kind of cool. Just like kind of like a pirate theme shit where I'm like wearing an eye patch and a parakeet or something like that. It's just something weird like that.
So like cosplay and shit.
Yeah, because I've never done that before, and I'm 30. You know,
It's time.
it's time, right? Like just a couple different outfits.
Sometimes you
got to
get fucked with an eye patch.
At least you're in Hollywood. You're in Hollywood, so you got costume shops right down the block.
That's true, but it's just kind of like, yeah, it's. I would do that before I did the
S&M stuff.
because it just looks a little dangerous to me, to be honest with you. Like I've seen a lot of.
That's the whole point of it, because of the whole
kinda scary.
the risky shit. The intensity of it stimulates your mind because you just feel like, oh wow.
Yeah, my latest ex had like a little ghetto side in her.
Mm-hmm.
So like, and I didn't know that she wasn't into that kind of stuff, like rough shit. So like, she was on top, and I went and like I slapped her like in the face, not like super hard, but like bah. She tried to fight me. She's riding my dick. Tried to fight me.
Did she try to punch you?
She tried to punch me. She went all out,
that
and we
happened.
were in Victorville. I was doing a gig in
How old
Victorville.
is she?
22.
Wow.
Did we
so
make
she
it to that
hood.
story
I'm
last week
24.
with our guest? She was high on cocaine one time, and then my boy was like fucking her, and he said out of nowhere she just started like punching the shit out of him.
Oh my God, who?
She used to do that when I would record her podcast.
Yeah,
she
it's
just started
just
Wait,
throwing
who
blows
is
at me.
her?
Callie.
Oh.
I said our guest
Why
last week.
didn't we talk about that?
I was trying to.
Oh my
y'all
God!
kept
Why didn't we
segueing.
talk about that?
I was trying to like, because she was going to, and then we just shifted the subject. But like, yeah, so she
Oh, it
got,
was such a weird vibe too. Everything was going on with the whole thing.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
thing.
I was chilling in the back,
Yeah, Paul was chilling. But
rubbing one out on the couch.
You had to protect your energy, so my bad about that.
I mean, here's the thing, though, and me and Paul was talking about this before you got here. There's like a lot of people who kind of say they do certain things, and like a lot of people don't, bro. Like you could kind of like, as far as some people like Infamy, or some people say, yeah, I'm a badass, or I do this and that, but like.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of talk.
I don't know if you do that. Like it doesn't add up.
Can you give us an example?
Like you drive. What was Paul saying? You drive for Lyft. Like you can't have all this extra stuff going on, and you're like this type of way or that type of way. Just in general.
Yeah.
Just in general. Like if you have like a crazy promiscuous life, per se. Like you're just like you're known to be sexual or whatever like that. But then you have like a 9 to 5 and you go home early. Like you have a pretty nice, calm life.
Hoes
Like, you're not crazy.
Hoes don't get home by 11.
Exactly.
I think it's more duality than anything.
Yeah.
Because you can still like be the 9 to 5er, but then on your weekends you're in the sex club or swingers shit, and you're doing all this kind of.
But how much fucking could you really get into?
You can get in a lot.
Well, that's arguable. That's arguable to those who get it in every fucking day. And
let's
they
see,
go
1 minute a session, 60 minutes in an hour.
Yes,
you got it.
And it's kind of like okay.
I don't want to have sex every day though.
Well, yeah, some people do.
Yeah, there's people that do. I like me. 3-4 days a week is good.
Yeah, it's
I dated an info.
Oh, she wanted it
all the time.
Yeah. But she was like very damaged as a person.
Yeah.
Which is actually what I found attractive about it.
Of course.
Because you thought you was Mr. Captain Save-A-Ho.
Yeah.
Captain Save-A-Ho.
Or not so much saving, but it's
Captain
like, you know, like she'll be vulnerable in every sense of the way. She'll always need you there.
Yeah.
And
I saw this other chick walking down the street, and I turned to my homie and I was like, dude, she's so hot. And he was like, I didn't know you like white girls. I was like, no, anemics. Like I could just tell, bro. I could just tell.
She'll like throw up on the side of her mouth.
Anemic girls are the hottest girls in the world. Like the last 3 girls I've been like in love with were anemic.
Why?
Anemic?
I don't know. It wasn't because of they were anemic. They just turned out to be anemic.
The scent of throw. I don't know.
No,
something about
it's just like
it's so fucked up.
The oxygen doesn't get to their brain fast enough to know it's a bad decision.
Oh, I thought it would say that the oxygen doesn't get that far to the brain to know when they're sucking a dick and they're almost fucking dying.
I'm learning so much about you today, Paul.
No, plus like you know, like they have a trouble like keeping their body warm and stuff because like nobody wants like a warm, clammy hand job.
And you got that heat. You got that big daddy.
That is true. That's true.
The human radiator.
Hey, I was gonna ask you, Paul, how's the fuckboy voyage? Did you stop? And you guys, I don't know about this.
I'm waiting to get my man's back so we can have a talk about this.
No, this is long overdue. I want to know about how Paul's doing. We'll talk about it, but I want to know: are you stopping that? Have you seen it as exhausting?
I haven't. I never started. I was waiting until we did the show as a launch off point.
We're gonna do the show. We're gonna do the show.
I was saving my fuckboyedness,
and this is part of the fuckboyism. Just waiting for shit.
I'm gonna try to get my man coming Sunday. I mean, he's definitely pure fuckery.
Is he a fuckboy?
Do fuckboy shit. I don't know if he wants to be a fuckboy.
He's gonna give me lessons.
We got you, man.
Yeah.
But okay, so So on Sunday we're doing a fuckboy lesson.
I'm gonna see if he's available on Sunday. I'm gonna find somebody. Regardless, we're gonna find a fuckboy for you.
Would he be like the master class? like you know the YouTube master class?
We need like a Mr. Miyagi of fuckboys.
It's like this. He's done some shit, but then he's got plenty of stories of guys who he knows will be doing some shit. So
I just want to catch the pussy with like chopsticks. Like the Mr. Miyagi. Like
wax on, wax off.
That's what I need. I need hands on.
Hands on. God. So what else is going on?
I don't know, man. I was telling Paul, Mexico, fucking they lost.
They're doing good in the World Cup, right?
Yeah.
Mexico advanced to the round of 16.
That's good.
But then he was like, "Yeah, but they're competing against fucking Brazil," and I was like, "Oh well,
it's a huge win. They went going against Brazil.
They went that far. I think that's admirable.
That's been huge for them. Yeah. They made a lot of money this year for the country.
Yeah, and there was a lot of controversy. Well, I can't speak controversy with Landon Donovan, who from the U.S.
Who's that?
Former U.S. team captain. He's rooting for Mexico.
He's Mexican. He's from Mexican descent, right?
Yeah, Mexican descent, and that's a huge controversy because Mexico and the U.S. are actually rivals
right now. Yeah,
in the CONCACAF or CONCACAF.
CONCACAF. Wait, CONCACAF.
Yeah.
Where are they having the World Cup? Are they having it?
This year is in which country? Russia.
Yeah, the World Cup's in Russia.
Russia.
Yeah.
That's a conspiracy right there.
Yeah, but the U.S. ain't there.
Yeah, we didn't qualify.
We ain't even there.
Have you guys been to a World Cup before?
No, my dad, he's a fanatic. He's watching every game right now. He's on his couch. He doesn't leave.
Well, I heard those tickets are like fucking $3,000-$4,000 tickets.
Don't we got to come into the U.S.?
When?
We booked
Didn't
it
we
like
win
in
it?
10 years though. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's like in
2028 or some shit like that.
Yeah,
In 10 years? Goddamn, when I'm 40?
Yeah.
So
Fuck out my face.
you'll be fine. You don't look the same if you don't like.
No, I'm going to look better with all that money.
Exactly. So you'll be in the World Cup and you'll be styling.
No, it's like
Okay.
All-Star Weekend on steroids.
Anybody see any movies? I seen.
I saw Jurassic.
Damn, I'm not into Jurassic. How was it though?
I mean, it was cool. The CGI was really cool. The acting was good. I mean, yeah.
I've never been into Jurassic. I just couldn't.
And I had popcorn. I had nachos. I had
You go all out
I
for
had
the
the
movies.
strawberry,
I give you
the
that.
strawberry candy, and I had the little duds, the little
Milk
ice
duds?
cream, the ice cream chocolate like crunchy dud thingies.
Goodies. Went in? Matinee
I went
show?
in.
Or you got a
Huh?
movie pass? Did you get movie pass like I
I
told
had
you?
movie pass, yeah.
You did you have it when we went to go see Black Panther or that you got it after?
I got it right after. Are you kidding me?
Good job, bro.
The fuck? I'm trying
Have
to
you seen it? Have you seen Incredibles?
No, I have because
I
I
wanna
never
see
even saw.
Incredibles.
I
You
never
didn't see
even
the
saw
first
the
one?
first one. So I'm like,
Okay.
well, I told you, like as far as like comic books or like cartoons, like I'm not
That's not your
really.
thing.
Well, not my thing. I just never really like.
It's funny.
I
though.
still have to go.
But
see,
I love
funny.
watching it. Like I love watching all this stuff.
I still have to go see Tag. I haven't seen Tag.
I saw it.
How's Tag?
So tag, if you're an intellectual or someone articulate for any sense of the word, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck am I doing with my life right now watching this piece of shit movie?"
It is a
Because
movie
it's so
about
stupid.
tag.
It's literally a movie about tag. But if you're someone who like me, who's just like stupid comedy and is more like written the way they write out their jokes and they're acting just the stupid scenarios, you're gonna enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I personally could I have watched it on fucking on Blu-ray or whatever when it came out? Absolutely.
Okay.
I could have waited, but it's still it's a good movie.
That
Yeah.
Netflix special.
That's a movie.
Yeah.
That's a movie pass. I went to go see Superfly.
Nice.
Major trash.
Was it?
Superfly? What is
I
that
heard
one
it was
about?
good.
It was so it's kind of like loosely. It was so the original Superfly was a blaxploitation film about a pimp and his girls and taking this fight against a man. That's usually what the 70s ones were about. So this one's like a modern day, but not the same kind of story. But he just has the pimp like qualities. But he's a drug dealer and he's in the game. And basically, there's just a lot of he has dealing with a lot of people in the Atlanta drug scene. And he decides that he wants to lead the game. Him and his two girls plot their way out and they go through shit throughout the movie. So it was like a hood just. But he's like he has the slick hair. He's got like two badass
Who's the
chicks.
actor?
Trevor Jackson. He was
Trevor
on
Jackson.
Grownish, and he was in he's on something else, but he's on the show Grownish.
So what do you get it from 1 to 10?
It was like a 4.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like the dude who played Eazy-E, Jason Mitchell. He was good. He plays like his best friend. It's like the city of Atlanta. You see a bunch of cool rappers and stripper and titties and shit like that. Like they had those cool scenes or whatever like that. But like it's just not realistic. Like the motherfucker gets out the drug game.
It could be like a BT.
It's gonna be on BT a lot, yeah,
Like
for
a
sure.
BET,
That's a baby boy.
a rerun for BT.
Once it gets available, it's gonna be on BT or whatever. Like I said, it's cool. Like I think like people in Atlanta will love, like that's gonna be their shit. Like the way Belly is our hood classic in New York, or Paid in Full or whatever like that. Like Superfly will be that for like Atlanta because they had like Big Boy, Rick Ross, they had a bunch of Atlanta rappers.
For me, Atlanta is the show Atlanta. I love that show.
The show is great. Yeah, I
that
love
show
Atlanta.
is freaking. Did you guys get to enjoy any BET weekend festivities?
I went to my boy shit. He tried to like theme it as a BET experience event, but they just niggas just put the name on shit when there's a big event. So he
Yeah.
had like a party in downtown LA. I went. It was cool. Like it wasn't like
Well, like a day party?
no. It was like a night. Because he raps, so he was doing like a show. And then, from like 9 to 2, and then there was music playing throughout. But it was a cool little spot, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
I was gonna go to the awards show with my boy, but his connect didn't come through, so I just didn't do anything.
Who was his connect?
What do you want to know?
Bring that up.
Because I don't want that connect to be mine in the future.
I don't know. I was gonna go.
Like, yo, I got them tickets for you, but like, never mind.
I was gonna go with Shane.
Oh, with Shane. Okay.
He was letting me know, and then it just didn't happen.
It
so I was
didn't.
like,
It
all
didn't
right.
go through.
Yeah, and I think he was gonna
It
try
was
and hit
so
like an after
chaotic,
party. Did you
though.
go anything?
No, I got invited to a bunch of shit. I didn't want to go to any of that. I'm gonna
You
say
should go. Just like networking stuff.
Well, but that's the thing. It's never that. Like, I
Okay.
would love for it to be networking, but it's more like, you got a fat ass, and then that's
Trying
what
to
happens. Trying to fuck, bitch. So it's like it
I
gets
rented
like-
out a mansion for my Airbnb, even though me and my boys is like staying in it because we ain't got no money.
Yeah, and there's like nothing there.
Yo,
but
BET Award Weekend is like the super like fronting fucking event. Like
so
many dudes come out here, they pool up together so they can rent a dope ass mansion, rent dope ass cars. They look like they got shit to try and bag chicks. It's like it's sad.
I think the worst was when I was going to Bed Bath & Beyond. They had like the little carnival thing, which is cool.
They had a BT Experience event at Bed Bath & Beyond?
No, I wish. No, I was getting some pillows, and then I came out and they were having like a little carnival thing or whatever. And I stayed there for a little bit. I took some pictures, and I'm like, no, I'm getting my happy ass home. When I went home, a little Ferrari pulled up in front of me, and he was just like, yo, what's up, girl? Da, da, da. Let me take you. Da, da, da. And I was just like, no, I'm good. I'm going. I had pillows in my hand. This motherfucker hollering at me with pillows in my hand.
You're ready for bed.
With pillows in my hand.
It don't matter. You had that ass, though.
Pillows in my hand.
But you had that ass, though.
I was wearing baggy pants,
But he saw the potential of that ass, though, through the baggy.
No, I had pillows covering everything. I had pillows.
Doesn't matter.
And I was walking home
That's too
because
many
my crib
pillows.
is right there. And then he was like, well, you know, you missing out for real, though.
You missed out.
He pulled out of the car, the little
Water
Ferrari
money?
thing. Dude, it's in the back of the car. It said rent for an hour, $100 and something. And I'm like, this motherfucker.
Did you
He's
tell
like,
him that you saw it?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Yeah, it's my company.
I just looked at him and I just looked at the car. I was just like, I can't believe, like, motherfuckers have no shame anymore. And he was trying to front like he had all that money, that car, and everything.
Man, they be selling dreams to some of these girls
And
who
I
come out here
had
thirsty.
pillows. I had pillows.
It doesn't matter. He was trying to upgrade
At
your
this
life
point,
for an hour.
I could have been homeless.
He was trying to
I'll
upgrade your
have
life for an hour.
pillows.
He was trying to like take you somewhere where your pillows could be used.
God damn, bro. So I was, after that experience, I was just like, I'm not even. And so I got invited to a couple clubs, and I was just like, I'm not gonna. And then also I've been rehearsing. I got the movie I told you I was coming up, and then I'm gonna start shooting for True TV, the laugh tracks, in a week.
Oh yeah, me too. I got
So-
booked for something.
Yeah, I got 2 main characters, and we're shooting for 2 weeks, and so I'm just preparing for that as well. And it's like,
I'm doing
like
like
party's always gonna be there, bro. Like, especially as you get older. Like, you guys
For
are
sure.
younger than me. I'm 30. Like, it's always gonna be there. Like, it's
same
not.
parties. We're not chasing parties.
We're not chasing parties. We're chasing dreams.
I'd like everybody to know that I'm chasing parties.
And
So
pussy,
please-
and pussy,
and pussy. So please find
and
me.
anemic,
we got-
anemic pussy.
We gotta take you out, Paul.
I need that anemic.
I need that anemic.
I got
pussy
invited to
in
a
my
housewarming
life.
Saturday. What are you doing? He might have some girls.
Saturday. I think I have a show Saturday.
See you working, man. See you doing your thing. That's more important. You work. You gotta do shows where they have after parties after the show, so that way you
Bitches will always be somewhere
Bitches
throwing up.
already seen
You'll
you
be
funny.
fine.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
Somebody told me once, they're like, there will always be a bitch out there to suck your dick.
Yeah,
I'm like,
for
it
every 3
changed
women,
my
there's
life.
one guy. You
It's
guys
like, thank you,
are-
mom,
are-
for that
You
advice.
better times that by 2. It's like a 6 women to guy ratio.
Yeah, it's so many women.
Mhm.
Some of them are lesbians.
That's true.
Some of them,
Or as we call them,
Wanna
need
be-
convincing.
Want to become a man eventually.
I don't know, man. But there's a lot in your basket for men, you know.
What?
In my Just for Men basket.
In your
She's
Just
saying
for
that we
Men
have gray hair.
Okay.
Rogaine, just
Sean Grant at my birthday party was on stage and was like, Paul is so dope, but he got the body of a 37-year-old.
I mean,
Was like pretty accurate.
how do you
the
feel in
dad
that body?
bod.
Do you
It's the
feel
dad
old?
bod.
Do you
It's
feel
the
like
dad bod.
You got the dad bods.
Oh yeah, I'm going on tour with a group and we're called Mad Hotties with Dad Bodies.
Yeah.
That's a good theme name.
Yeah, it's not bad, right?
Yeah, I
and
think
we all look exactly the same.
It's like, who was what or who
I
went on
like
stage?
dad body number 2.
Yeah.
We all look like middle-aged, early 20-year-olds. That's what our shtick is.
That's a good concept though. I think you should. Yeah, I think people would just see that title and be like, oh, let's see what this is about.
Yeah, so check us out. We'll be performing in comedy hotspots like Barstow and Victorville.
There you
so
go.
find us
Hot spots.
in Hemet.
Hey, Skankfest is what? It's next month. You guys could do
Skankfest is dope, but yeah, I don't think we're there.
Oh, I wanted to bring up. So I saw on your Instagram you're trying to raise money to do a Maria pilot.
Oh yeah.
Talk
Definitely.
about that. Tell us about that.
Well, it's a GoFundMe campaign. I'm just trying to make at least $10,000 just for camera equipment and all that stuff. But I've been writing this for a very long time. And It's basically one of the characters I do on Instagram. And I'm gonna start casting people. if you guys want to partake in it, wants to start getting some money in, that way I could pay you guys too. But it's basically for IGTV.
Even if you didn't pay, we'd be down, right, Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's for
When the mic is on, yeah.
Yeah. No, but I mean, absolutely anything you need, of course.
But I'd rather, even you guys are my friends, you guys are cool, but I'd rather pay my people. And then so IGTV's launching this new thing, and so I figured I do this. I'm already affiliated with them, with the president, with all these people that get invited to all these events. I'm like, let me just try to do something.
So your goal, you want to definitely purchase your own, or do you want to just work with people and pay? Because like we got friends that we can.
I just
want to
work and pay. That's why I have that goal, and I also want a location, sound, lighting, all that jazz, and make sure I pay my actors
for sure
and do it the right way. But
because Reek directs and he has a studio that they shoot a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm eventually
people. So.
Yeah, I'll start reaching out, but then at the same time, I wanted to do something where if I could get donations from people, considering all the content I've put for so many years for free,
for sure.
If people could help out, that'd be dope. I have it actually on my link on Instagram. It's a GoFundMe campaign, $1, whatever you guys want to put in. Yeah. But if that doesn't pan out, then I'll start reaching out to people. But my deadline is within 3 months.
Let's not even think it doesn't. Let's put it into the universe that it will pan out.
I mean, I went for 10 G's, which is a lot of money.
Aim high. Yeah. Even if you get 7, that's great.
Yeah.
It's 7 more than you had before.
Yeah.
And let's put it out there. If there's a dude out there who will pay for the entire shoot, Amarie will do you Amazonian style.
Amazonian style. With a thumb in your booty hole.
She'll give you that Amazon puppet worker.
I can't promise that, but I do promise that I have a lot of hot friends who are fucking whores that will do it. You know what I'm saying?
So Amarie can promise
because I have a man now and I'm loyal and
all of Amarie's hot whore friends.
Hot whore friends.
But I do have a lot of friends that are just like, let's fuck. So yeah, if you guys,
maybe we should bring him on the show for the fuckboy episode.
Who?
Your whore friends, your horror friends.
Because here's the thing, though,
the fuckboy dating game.
No, but here's the thing: the girls. Here's the thing: it's very tricky because they don't see themselves as hoes.
Well, what's your definition of a hoe?
A hoe is someone who fuck anybody and everybody just to get ahead.
Oh, to get ahead.
Or just to fuck for their own pleasure of whatever the fuck.
Why is she a hoe if she wants to fuck just because she wants to have sex?
Because what's the definition of a hoe to you?
For me, it's anybody who claims to be loyal and committed, but then they're sleeping around like they're not. That's hoeing to me because you're trying to portray that you're one thing, but you're doing a lot of other foul, sneaky shit, and then you're putting somebody that you're with at risk. So that's more hoe shit than a girl who's not single, not claiming anybody. That's hoe like. To me, that's hoe like behavior.
Well, yeah, no, I get.
Or if you're doing it for money.
No, just a hoe is someone who just fucks all just pretty much everyone. So
is it everyone or is it to get ahead?
To get ahead.
To get ahead in both, because then you have a slut, which is who'll fuck anybody just for like a drink.
If she wants.
Or just like
drink tickets.
Or some food.
So you don't just believe in free will?
5-minute guest spot?
So that's slut, there's the hoes and then there's sluts. There's sluts.
I don't know about all that.
Who just fucking aren't getting any money. They're just fucking dudes just to fuck them.
Because they like to fuck.
They're sluts.
But why should she be a slut?
But see, there's the thing. Hoes and
female
sluts.
Empowerment.
It's not a bad.
Amarie.
Thank you.
It's not a bad thing. You're
bringing down the ladies.
The hoe and the slut. No, it's feminism.
I don't think they should be able to vote.
Listen. If you guys watch Amber Rose, she has slut walk. What does that entail? What does that mean? That means whatever it is you're doing, like she's giving the slut a good name. Because she's bringing all these girls like, yo, you could fucking have your titties out and do your shit and fuck and whatever, do what you do. But I don't see, when I see hoe and slut, I don't say half of, if not almost all my friends are fucking hoes. And I love them to death. See, hoe to me isn't a bad thing. And that's where it comes from. Like a lot of people, it's a bad thing.
It's a bad thing, though.
Hoe squad.
No, it's just something I don't do personally. Like if I'm with someone, I'm with someone. Like it's just
one at a time for you. All right.
It's one at a time for me, and I can't. It's that's just how I.
But I'm just saying, if there's someone that is just able to just juggle guys, and they want to have sex with who they want to at their free leisure, and because it makes them feel good, no incentive, no gain out of it, just cause. I mean, what's wrong? Why does it have to even be a hoe? Why can't it just be somebody
because
who likes
polyamorous?
Well, because the thing is, for you guys, you see it as like, why she gotta be a hoe? But for me, when I talk to my friends, who most of them are hoes, it's like, I'm such a hoe, bitch. I didn't get that dick. So it's kind
That's just language,
it's
though.
just exactly. So for us, it's like hoe doesn't mean anything anymore. Slut doesn't mean anything. It doesn't give a fuck. Like bitches,
right.
bitches have motherfuckers on roster. Like this one's for lunch. This one's for fucking car washes. And this one's for clothes.
For
like
trips.
you don't even know the half of it.
Right,
Women are just like on some shit. So just as much as there's fuckboys, which we want to talk about that when they come in, that'll be cool. There's a whole different spectrum of women who are just
How about
on
we
some
do
other
this?
other shit that nobody knows about.
Do you think you could get a friend who's a hoe, who's one of your hoe friends,
Yes.
who's open about it,
Yes.
and then we get a fuckboy, so we have a contrast of fuckboy and hoe shit?
Yes,
I think
I think so.
I think we could. I think that would
Compare and contrast.
be. We can pull off.
What if they fall in
Because
love?
there's nothing
Right?
nothing better than having a whole friend who owns up to being a hoe and a fuck boy who owns up to being a fuck boy.
Yes.
That is the best thing because then it's kind of like, well, you know what? They come to terms with the fact of who they are, and at the end of the day,
They
who are
don't
they
care.
hurting?
They're
They're
not
just
hurting
spreading
people.
love. Maybe
Right.
diseases,
Maybe.
but at the end of the day, it's all fucking. It's
fuck.
an amazing. It fucks and giggles and shits and
and
Spreading bumps.
quesadillas.
yeah.
There was something else I wanted to talk about. Anybody listen to any music? Anybody? People?
Oh,
any
I
albums?
saw a movie.
Oh wow, Paul.
Transition time.
What'd you see, Paul?
I've been sitting on. No, it's the opposite of Superfly. I saw "Won't You Be My Neighbor,"
Won't you be my
the
neighbor?
was in
Mr.
that?
Rogers documentary.
Oh, how was that?
The Mr. Rogers?
I was interested
Yeah,
about
Mr.
that.
It's a
they did whole
documentary on
about
Mr. Rogers. And I paid and went with 2 male comics to go watch.
Really?
I thought I was gonna cry.
Did you
No,
cry?
don't spoil it for me because I love Mr.
Oh, I'm not
Rogers.
gonna.
Did you cry?
spoil it. I will say that I didn't
put Mr.
cry.
Rogers.
Teary?
No.
Shaky? Like little
No.
heartfelt?
Mr.
But how is it though?
Rogers.
Well, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
What
I'll tell you
enticed
why I
What
thought.
enticed you to watch it to begin with? That's what I really want.
I loved Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, me too.
Like
I
when I was like
remember Mr.
a
Rogers.
kid growing up, and like Mr. Rogers died on the same day that my great grandma died.
oh wait, he died. I thought he was still alive.
No, Amy. That's why they did the whole thing on him because he passed away.
Yeah, what the hell?
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
that's not anything bad, guys.
And now Mr. Rogers.
he still lives on in my brain, so I'm sorry.
hello,
Don't kill
neighbor.
that shit for me.
Sorry, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Dead.
Yeah, that's like somebody who gets mad, like when you tell them about what happens to Martin Luther King in the end. It's like, oh, why you tell me he died?
It was like that Narcos. Netflix posted, they're like, now that Pablo is dead. And
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
commented, they're like, whoa.
Sorry.
I didn't hear the
They
end of
killed
it.
Pablo. Why you tell me that?
Last year I was head over heels as like in the Amazonian position for this like unemployed single mom.
Oh wow.
Wait, so you've been in the Amazonian position before?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just
How is-
just
how
just
is milk pussy?
feelings wise.
Oh,
How? But this is based
She
on.
bitched you?
This goes.
Yeah,
This goes back
definitely.
to the Mr. Rogers thing, right?
Don't you just want to get fingered to this music, Nick? Anyways.
no.
Wait, for those who don't know about Mr. Rogers, this is what
Yeah.
Paul's about to talk about.
So what happened was last year.
Milf-
It's all coming back to me now.
the MILF pussy. Go ahead, Paul.
she rides in on a trolley and everything.
Hey.
Yeah, so I was like depressed over it and like last year because I was like,
when he died and your grandmother died.
no.
It's a beautiful day
single
in the
mom.
neighborhood. Neighbor.
You can't talk
Start
about
crying.
MILF pussy with this in the
I
background.
can't talk with this song
That's a
playing.
fucking mood killer. That makes the dick super
but
small.
you know what?
That's the flaccid dick
Nah,
starter.
This is my fucking music. What are you talking about? It's making
This
me
is
hard.
the music you get when you get fucking hostage in a fucking basement before they're about to like fucking take your skin out.
It's the music that plays after I bust.
Fuck your dead corpse.
She's speaking from personal experience. guys.
Fucking Silence of the Lambs.
I
right
cannot
here.
relate.
It's the music that plays when she's cleaning off her back with a towel.
Will you be my neighbor?
Won't you be my neighbor?
All right.
Like I don't want to live with her.
So
no,
that's-
but
so
you
that's
know
the
what?
thing.
So is it good?
It was good, but you know what he said? Because he said this thing, and I'm not even lying. Last year, I was like all depressed over this, and I cried.
Right.
I cried when I saw. He was like sitting there, and he's like, "Just remember, I love you just the way you are." And like I cried like a little baby.
Just to
Like,
that part.
Just to that part. This was last year. So then this year, I was like, "Oh, I got so emotional last year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see it." But now things have been good and everything.
And it didn't break you.
Didn't break me. But
So
it
the
was-
first time you saw it, you cried.
no, when I saw a YouTube clip.
Oh, you saw the
Last
okay.
year.
So you saw the intro and all, and then when
But
it says
this
goodnight
year,
or whatever.
yeah, it's
I
just
got you,
this
got
is
you.
what the pace was slow on it, and it was great and in depth, but they didn't go in depth on like certain things like
But what'd you cry?
his childhood.
It just
I cried
connected
last
with him.
year.
Just
Last
when he
year.
just watched the show, just
Because I was all like
nostalgia.
insecure and depressed, and I was like, "How did I get? I'm about to graduate college, and I have this amazing like life, and then I was like, I got rejected by an unemployed single mom."
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. So it's like
The juxtaposition of two things.
I feel
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. It's
And he said, "I love you just the way you are,"
And everything,
The Mr. Rogers.
and everything got
Rub
better
one
after
out.
that, right?
Yeah.
What did you guys think when he would be like, would you be my neighbor? Did you guys ever think about that? Like,
Being
could
his
I be his
neighbor?
fucking neighbor? He has a nice ass house. I'm fucking
I
broke
wanted
as
to-
fuck in the hood, motherfuckers.
Oh, damn. That's the thief in Amarie, the con artist coming out.
Because I was in homeless shelters when he was saying, "Can I be your neighbor?"
He's trying to come up. Can I get a house though? Can I get a
Mr.
room?
Rogers.
Can I get a room?
I'm in Chinatown and fucking a homeless shelter. I'm the only Latina here.
Can I get a sweatshirt?
Amarie used to write notes during every episode, but she was just casing his house.
Right, like, yo, my nigga, you got a cardigan? I'm
Yo,
cold.
you got something?
Fish tank on left wall.
I did want to always play with those trains because that's like when they would go into the imaginary land when the train would hit the thing. So
Yeah.
I never thought about actually being his neighbor. I wasn't in. Unfortunately, I wasn't in that place. But I get it. I get the sympathy. I get why you would want it because it's just that house looks better.
I can never be his neighbor.
Well, look, maybe if they do the movie, you can be somehow connected and somehow be the neighbor.
If I was single, I could be that bitch he was fucking.
that was-
a Latina housemate.
That was
he
the
got
uncensored.
impregnated.
That was the uncensored. Like,
Hola, Mr. Rocha.
Hola, Mr. Rogers. I hear I finished cleaning your ornaments and all your bath equipment.
And your cardigan sweaters.
And your cardigan sweater. My belly's getting bigger, but I don't know why. But at the end of the day, I like everything pink. Wink.
Maria was Mr. Rogers' maid.
I love to fuck your pink dick.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Ooh.
Well, that has been another episode of For the Culture Podcast. I think Amarie would do really good in what's his name in real life? What's the
Fred Rogers.
Fred Rogers. I think she would be great in the Fred Rogers story as
just
Maria, the Latin maid.
She just fucked Fred Rogers Amazon style.
I cook, I clean, and I make you put your legs up.
And I fuck
with
you,
your
Amazon
balls
style.
hanging.
Star Rogers.
Better tape your balls up.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Oh, so where are you gonna be at this weekend, Amarie? You got any shows
This weekend.
or next week? Anything like
No,
big-
I'm going out of town. I'm gonna go see some family.
in Miami?
Yes.
Nice.
So just taking care of some stuff. But
I hope
yeah.
they listen to this episode.
What's the update? How's your dad doing?
Yeah, he's just the doctor wants to give him some new pills, so I gotta go see what's up. I gotta look at the doctor in the eye and be like, "What's up, motherfucker?
What's up?
It's my motherfucking dad." So
I feel you.
I'm doing that and just kind of chilling.
Okay. How about you? Got anything, Paul? What time we're gonna allow you to plug your shows now?
Yes, I've graduated. Find me, like I said, I'm going on that tour, but all that information is on my Instagram at the Paul Antonio. And I got some shows coming up, opening for Bruce Jingles, other stuff. Fun
Shit,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, man, it's
Yeah.
happening. It's going.
And they can to go fund you for the Maria pilot.
It's on my bio on my Instagram, Amarie Lee _comedy, and then you just press the GoFundMe and you can put $1, whatever you want.
For
and
$10,000, she will find the host squad.
yeah, to
work
suck
you
your
like-
balls dry,
Work you
Amazon
like
style.
a Mr. Rogers puppet.
Yes.
That's what they'll do for you.
James.
That's in the works. Friday, I will be. It's weird. So I'm doing this marathon for Glenn Close, the actress from Fatal Attraction.
Oh
So
shit.
she's having some benefit or whatever, and me and Cornbread Kitchen, we're gonna do some improv at her show, and it's raising money or awareness or something like that. So yeah, it's gonna be at the Clubhouse off of Hollywood in Vermont. If you want to check that out, follow me on Instagram at Nick of Comedy for more show information. And let's see, do I have anything next week? And then you're filming some stuff for True TV also for the laugh tracks.
The True TV Familia.
Yeah, they've added me along. Well, I did something last year, but I don't think it ever aired. But I still got paid, so I'm good with that.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking to get more checks and see me on TV. A lot of people hit me up too. I did this commercial for Roman's Health, and like man, people have been seeing it. So I'm like, oh, that's good. I never saw when I ever watched TV, but if everybody telling me they see it, so that always feels nice.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, man, keep following us, man. We got a lot of shit. We're gonna really try to put together this fuckboy
Episode, yeah.
hoe girl for Paul and really get some perspective
I'm
on
gonna
that.
start DMing
It's
some of my
formal?
hoe friends.
All right.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
most
gonna
of my
take
hoe
notes on
friends,
both
I don't
of
really
them.
hang with them as much.
you
But,
fell
like,
back.
But it's just like if I hit them
'cause
up,
you-
they're like, "Hey, baby," and I'm like, "Yes."
Let's hang out. Yeah, man. So yeah, keep following us at For the Culture Live. This is Nick Alexander, Amarie,
Yo,
Paulie.
Polly, Polly.
We out here.